What up, you lab rats? In this episode, I want to talk about looking polished. All right, so lately I've been offering these consulting services and doing consults and free consults and shit like that, right? And it's a great way for me to just kind of reach out and offer the service side of my business, which I never really did before. But I'm finding a very interesting thing and pattern, which is there is a very powerful undercurrent of people that are missing a very crucial step in their mind, okay? So let me give you a scenario that I'm often faced with. I get an inquiry, okay, and we do a little chit chat, we do a little consult, right, like I normally do, and we do this thing for free, and I figure out who you are, what your business is, and maybe how I can help you, okay? At the end of this call of like 15 minutes or something, I give people like actionable steps, my take, my strategies on what they can do like right now. And then if they want to go further with me, I face them with like a proposal or something like that, right? What I've been noticing in my calls, and I've been having quite a number of calls, is that people want to look polished, okay? This is the word I'm really hearing, high class, polished. I want to look polished, high class. And I'm like, okay, cool. And they're throwing out these words like brand trailer, highlight reel, and stuff like this. And I'm like, okay, cool, I can do that for you, it's all good. But then there's this thing at the end of it where we have a conversation, we hype each other up, right? And then we find out who the actual players are at the end of this conversation. And I'm getting more and more akin to it as I have more of these conversations, but that's why I'm making this video. And people say, I want to be polished, I want to be high class, I want to be seen as a professional in my industry, and I want to look the part. I want to show super professional, highly produced videos, and names that'll pop out as like Lewis Howes, Marie Forleo, Pat Flynn. All these names will be thrown at me. I'm like, okay, let's do it. I'm down. I can create that for you. Let's go. And they're like, but how do you suppose it can be possible for a startup entrepreneur like me? I've been in business a long time, but I'm still a startup. And I'm like, okay, so what you're telling me indirectly is that you don't want or you don't have the space or capacity to commit or invest in what it takes to be high polished, high brand, that, right? And so it's funny to me that people still think it's possible to be like, I want to be here, which is high class, and that looks really expensive. It looks expensive. I want to be expensive, but I don't want to invest in what it will take to do that. Okay, that's a little bit crazy to me. And so I know that we're all human and we like shortcuts and stuff, but let's get real, folks. Let's get real with ourselves and be like, if you want to look high class, if you want to present yourself as something that is high class, why are you not investing in yourself? Okay, at the price points and the mental capacities and commitments that it takes to do that, okay? If you look at big brands that look high polished to you, do you think that they try to cut corners on everything and invest in the so-so people, invest in the so-so brand and the so-so design? Hell no, right? They started to change up their mind mentally and say, if I want to be a big brand, if I want to be top dollar, high class, then I need to start acting like that in real life in everything that I do. Because didn't you know that everything that emanates from your mind, if you start off with a poor mindset, then that's what you're going to get. If you start off with a rich mindset, what do you think you're going to get? Okay? So I'm not trying to preach to you like I've never been there. I'm just saying like, whoa, this is actually rampant. This is actually something that I think many people miss in the big scheme of things when they're trying to make it from small time to big time, right? Whatever that definition is for you, because every business is different. You have to understand that about the perception of what it is when you put your brand out there. If you're not willing to invest in good design, good branding, good strategy, good mental practice, and I say good like that's loose, but like the best, if you want to be the best, then invest in the best. So you can really like parallel this to anything in life. Say before, back in college when you used to buy everything plastic, right? And it warped and it was like so-so, but you didn't care because you were in college. And now that you're an adult, you're buying what? Real wood, real metal, real quality material things, hopefully, right? Because you want that stuff to last for what? The rest of your life. You're now investing in the rest of your life and your home and all these things. And so you've really got to throw out all the plastic shit, okay, in your mind. You got to throw out all the plastic shit and get what? The glass Tupperware, the real wooden drawers and cabinets and things like this. And I think that that's something that people are missing when they go to a consultant like myself or any other consultant and they say, can you help me? I want to look polished, I want to look high class, but I don't want to invest in what it takes. Dude, you're wasting everybody's time. You're wasting your time, you're wasting the consultant's time, and like maybe you learned a little something, but hey, like it's time to grow up, it's time to throw out all the plastic shit and upgrade. It's time to level up. That's just a pattern I'm seeing. I'm not dogging on anybody that I've actually talked to. I just think that, you know, myself included, that was a pattern of thought at which I was kind of stuck in. And when you're stuck in these really shitty patterns of thought, you don't go anywhere. Good things, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like on this video. If you did, subscribe to the channel, become a lab rat today, and head on over to getinthelab.me. I have some cool stuff going on over there in the lab. I do a free talk on how to find clarity in your business. I think it's running every week now. I think we're doing it. All right, so you can sign up for that in the description. And good things. So once again, my name is Meg, reminding you to get in the lab. We'll see ya.